after the U.S. and Russia agreed to a 5-year extension of the 2010 New START treaty. President Vladimir Putin was positive in his response. Now, meanwhile, Iran is also hoping to have the U.S. back on board with the Iranian nuclear deal, as Tehran pledged to adhere to all commitments under the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action if the U.S. returns to the accord. For more on this and other news from around the world, we have Choi Jeong-yoon in the News Center. Jeong-yoon, tell us more.
Mokyeon, Russian President Vladimir Putin, speaking at the World Economic Forum on Wednesday, said extending the New START treaty was a step in the right direction. The remark came a day after Washington and Moscow reached a deal to extend the strategic arms reduction treaty that was set to expire next week. The treaty limits the number of strategic nuclear warheads and bombers that each country can deploy. The Russia's parliament voted unanimously to ratify the extension on Wednesday and called it a success of foreign policy. Meanwhile, Iran is hoping to come to an agreement with the U.S. as well. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani pledged to comply with all commitments under the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action once the U.S. fulfills its duty. At a cabinet meeting on Wednesday, Rouhani emphasized that the world in a united voice is calling on the U.S. to return to its commitments. Rouhani said Iran had reneged on its promises as Washington withdrew from the accord without consent, while European nations didn't fulfill their duty under the JCPOA.